So we're going to start with being vulnerable. So using the words I feel. And I know when you've got your defense mechanisms up, the last thing you want to do is bring those barriers down. But what I'm telling you is that allowing for yourself to be vulnerable in this process is healthy. Okay. I'm feeling scared. It is okay to say that. It is okay to say, like, I'm really feeling scared. No matter what the breakdown of your marriage is, it's still okay to be vulnerable to what you're feeling. I'm feeling sad. You know, that individual that you're divorcing, they could have been really horrible to you, but it doesn't mean that you're not sad. And you're just sad that it's the end of a chapter. And that's part of the grieving process and being attuned and meeting yourself where you are and voicing where you are in that grieving process also kind of just puts the halt on being able to be ready for that legal negotiation. So processing your emotions is going to be very important, and being able to express those emotions in the process is important to get what you want. You can say things like, you know what, that was just super hurtful. Did you mean to be hurtful? Like, because bottom line is things are going to come flying out of your mouth. They're going to become flying out of your soon to be ex's mouth. And being able to do a double back to be like, hey, like, you can also say, like, I didn't mean to be hurtful. That just came out wrong. I'm really feeling scared right now. And my defense mechanism around that is to maybe try to inflict pain. I really don't want to inflict pain. I'm really sorry. And when you say things like that, when you're vulnerable to that, that's what you're going to get on the other side. So some of the ideas about the vulnerability with when you do begin to get into some of your negotiations is okay to press pause. I feel tapped out. My tank is completely empty. I am emotionally exhausted. Can we just shelf this for today and just come back to it? I just have to regroup. Okay. Because if you are emotionally charged, it is not going to help you be able to move forward from a rational, logical perspective. The next one is that I feel the need to be strong, but I don't feel strong right now. And just like letting loose and letting them know, like, I know I need to be coming forward with this place of strength, but like today's just not a good day. And five other things could have happened today. You could be having to get up to go to work. Your boss could have laid a stack of paper on your desk, called home from sick and was puking all over the bathroom because I had the stomach bug. And you had an appointment with the mediator that afternoon. It's okay for you to be like, oh my God, my bucket is so full. I just cannot take another drip in my bucket. Okay. Be vulnerable. Allow for the other person to understand where you are. The other thing is sometimes you're just going to be blurting stuff out and you need to catch yourself, and you can just say things like, I feel frustrated. I'm not blaming you. I know this isn't your fault. I'm just frustrated. And that's okay. Okay. But definitely make sure that it doesn't all come out as if you are this victim and you're blaming the other person for how you're feeling. Because when you blame somebody else for how you feel, you are giving them all of the power over your emotions. Okay. They are in a power position when you blame somebody for how you're feeling. So, in order to take back that power, you need to take accountability and responsibility for your own feelings. Nobody can make you feel a certain way. Okay. Nobody can make you feel a certain way. It's how you are thinking about what is happening in your life that's making you feel. So just remember that. Stop the blame game and be able to acknowledge and take accountability for those emotions that you are feeling at the time and be vulnerable to that. Make sure that they know, hey, I'm not blaming you for this. Like, I'm dealing with my own frustration. I'm dealing with my own overwhelm, but I'm not blaming you.